community than the Asian community. You are an extraordinary example of the opportunities that we have. And I would now like just only to introduce Jackie Easley, who is the second. Well, she's giving me another 5 minutes. That is dangerous to give a politician, even the next one. Did she step out? Oh, there she is. Someone poured into an empty chair. So. Jackie Easley. Another example of local elected official, when she was with the school board and also the city council. Jackie.
I don't know if, okay, that he promoted me. You heard that. Planning and zoning, but, you know.
You were to city council for a little bit?
Not very long. But thank you, Jack. And I, too, am honored to represent Team Som today in celebrating her contributions to our community and to present the prestigious Som Local Elected Official Award. I met Som over a decade ago when she called me as a former Des Moines School Board member to weigh in on her prospective candidacy. We bonded immediately because we both had heard the same cautionary tone. You may want to wait until your children are older, or you're more established, or you've risen up through the PTA ranks and then go for it. Well, we bonded right away because she had the same exact reaction that I did, and that was never throw down a gauntlet to me. So ask our husbands, who both know when to back down. We have when we set our eyesight for something. But I certainly don't need to pontificate before this crowd about the courage that it takes to place your name on a ballot for elective office. And you are so right, Jack. All her life, Som has been demonstrating this courage. From conquering a new language, to surviving breast cancer, to fulfilling his dream of building a cultural center for Iowans of Tie-Dum ancestry. All of you are my sheroes for what you have contributed to our community. But my top shero, Dr. Maya Angelou, said, "Courage is the most important of all virtues, because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently." And even yesterday, our president reminded us that without the courage of ordinary Americans in Selma, Alabama, our country would still be waiting to hear voices from people like me and Som. So, her husbands call us sisters from our other mother. Som, you know we're very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jack and Jackie, for those kind words. Thank you to my friends and colleagues, Jackie Easley and Senator Jack Hatch, for your kind words. I would like to express my deep thanks to everyone who nominated me for this award today. I'm very honored to have been selected as the Don's List 2015 Local Elected Official Award recipient. Thank you, President Natasha Newcomb and Don's List Nomination Committee for selecting me for this award. Thank you to my husband, Tim, my daughter, Brooklyn McComb, and my son, Captain Brandon McComb, who is currently serving in South Korea, proudly serving our country. Thank you to my extended family, many friends, and members of my campaign committee who turned out for today's event. Today's Don's List 6th Annual Award Appreciation Day reception. I would not be here today without all your support and encouragement, and I sincerely thank everyone who is here to honor me today. A special thank you to my co-sponsors for today's event, Simon Cotran, Sea Fresh Market, David and Cindy Liu, Double Dragon Food Incorporation, Scott and Franz Celine Tavon, Franz Asian Cuisine, and thank you all for supporting our community. I have spent nearly 30 years as a healthcare professional in this community, including 18 years as a nurse at Broadlands Medical Center, where I now serve as a trustee on the board. As a nurse, I've always been driven with a passion and the courage to do the right thing. I understand the importance of the community. As a member of SEIU, when I represented SEIU Union, I represent people who work every day to make our community a better place to live and to raise a family. I am honored to have the opportunity to work beside them and to build better lives for all of us. A close friend of mine called me last week to congratulate me on receiving this award, and she said to me, "I always knew that you would be the voices for our community, Sam, because when you served on the Des Moines School Board, I remember this is what you said. All of us who work in government, whether elected or appointed, have an opportunity to make a professional, profound, and positive impact on our community as long as we remember who the real shareholders are. They are the children, the parents, and the workers." The International Women's Day theme for 2015 is Make It Happen. This is our time to inspire others and affect changes in our community. I hope you will get out and work with me to elect progressive Democratic women who are pro-choice to the local and state office. Let's make it happen together. I am honored and humbled to receive this award. Thank you, Don's List, and thank you to all of you in this room for working each and every day to make this a real difference in our world. Thank you. Sorry, I forgot my glasses. I'm like, I can't read.
List of people who wrote nominations for song: Senator Jack Hatch, Representative Ruth Ann Gaines, Nathan Blake, Mary Brubaker, Joe Burns, Mark Cooper, Jackie Easley, Kathy Glasson, and Mitch Henry. She's liked a lot. And in honor of her today, I wore a shawl that I purchased in Vietnam on the Mekong River. I have a son that married a Vietnamese woman, and we went back there for the wedding. My next
Hello, my name is Courtney Petty, and I'm here to introduce the Rising Star Award. The Rising Star is presented to a young woman under the age of 30 who has demonstrated commitment to her community and to democratic values. This year's recipient is Maisie Stillwell Johnson, who was nominated by her father, Dan Johnson. So I'd like to invite Dan to come up and share a few words.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not a political big shot. Just a proud dad. All right, I'll get it together here. So here's a few words that I wrote in a nomination. I said, Des Moines is lucky to have such a smart, and energetic person as Maisie Stillwell. In her professional life, she's the regional organizer for the state of Iowa Planned Parenthood, Planned Parenthood of the Heartland, a role that she's only been in since April 2014. She spent the previous year as executive director of the Arc of Iowa. Only in her mid-20s, Maisie graduated with honors from the University of Iowa with a BA in social work in 2013, where she studied primarily at the U of I Papa John Center in downtown Des Moines. This summer and fall, we saw Maisie shine as she led a variety of political organization efforts here in central Iowa and other communities. Early in the process, she got to sit down and interview most local candidates who came seeking campaign assistance from Planned Parenthood of the Heartland. Even though she didn't have a big budget, her organization didn't have a large budget, the process gave her some fascinating insights into what it takes to win a local campaign. This is my favorite part. When Joe Biden came to town with Nuns on the Bus. Nuns on the Bus tour, of course Maisie had to make her way down for that. She stuck around to meet Joe and to snap her own selfie. It was great.